Good morning. Happy Sober Monday. We are doing a 30-day alcohol-free challenge starting today. I was going to do a self-awareness, like a 5-day workshop, but I figured, hey, why not do a 30-day alcohol challenge? We did it a couple months ago, and we're doing it again today. So if you're into that, if you want to be alcohol-free for the next 30 days, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, how I got through my first 30 days of alcohol and what I've learned over the past 3 years just by reading books and opening my mind to a few new things. So today we're going to be talking about your thoughts and your sobriety and how important that is. Let's get to it, guys. Hey, good morning. I'm the Sober Life Coach AC. We're live on my personal Facebook page at AC Osberg, live on the Stop Drinking and Live a Sober Life Facebook group, and we're also live on the live on YouTube. You can find me at the Sober Life Coach. Today we're going to be talking about thoughts and sobriety. It's one of the most important things I can put out there for anybody struggling in the first 2 to 3 weeks of getting alcohol free. If you can't get past that, definitely something going on with your thoughts and you see a benefit to alcohol. That's not actually there because it's a lying poison. So anyways, let's get to it. Just a quick medical warning before we get started here. If you cannot go more than 1 to 2 hours without a drink, you might need to seek medical attention. There's a problem drinking an alcoholic. An alcoholic has actually done some really severe problems to their brain, and they need to seek medical attention. You can get severe shakes, you can get withdrawal symptoms, those kinds of things that can definitely not be good for you. But if you are a problem drinker, you're just psychologically addicted, you can go more than 1 to 2 hours without a drink, then you might be in the same group as I was, and I just found the problem of drinking, and I got rid of it, and I'm so much happier, and I'm so grateful that I did it. I want to help you do that today. So, if that's just you, then you should watch this video because I have some pretty good insights. I think they're pretty good to help you get to where you need to be. Also, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. I'm just a life coach. I'm just speaking from my experience. If you need a therapist or a counselor, please seek those out. They can definitely help you. I'm just here to help you set your goals and achieve them. That's definitely why I'm here. So your thoughts and sobriety. So have you ever said to yourself, I'm going to quit, and then you didn't? Well, of course you have, right? Well, we all have. And this is the game that's being played with each bad habit. And I want to quit, but I can't quit. I want to stop drinking. I'm so hungover. This sucks. But I can't. There's something stopping me. And why is that? What is that thing that's stopping you? What is that? What necessarily is that? When I first quit drinking, I didn't know what that was. I would feel so guilty and shameful every time I said, well, I want to quit. I'd watch videos of alcoholics dying in the hospital. I would see people with the shakes. I would force myself to look at those things, and yet I was back drinking, 4 or 5 beers a night and a Mickey of vodka, and that became a daily habit. And that was one of those things where I really wanted to quit, but I couldn't. And I didn't know what was going on at the time, but now I know that you have two minds. There's a conscious and a subconscious mind. Okay. A conscious mind controls your rational thought. It controls, your rational thinking. I want to quit drinking. That's a rational thought. It's also the filter that accepts or denies things into your mind. Okay. But your subconscious mind actually runs the show. This holds your long-held beliefs, your self-image, your worldviews, your habits, your ideas around alcohol. All those things are kind of poured into your subconscious. Now, the subconscious beliefs are actually put there by your parents. They can put there by marketers. They can be put there by friends and family. They can be put there by society. And these marketers are one of the most notorious people who are putting these things into your subconscious mind because they want to sell you alcohol. It's $175 trillion industry, guys. By 2024, $175 trillion. That is a lot of money that are put behind these marketing campaigns. Now, marketers want you to drink, so they put go watch any alcohol ad. I love Captain Morgan. You're going to be this swashbuckling pirate when you drink. They're always having fun. They're always sexy. They're pouring the alcohol into the glass, and they're drinking it, and they're happy and all this stuff. But if you actually ever have drinking too much alcohol, that's not what it's like. You're not sexy. You're not cool. You actually think you're doing all these fun things, but that's just in your mind. It's a mental concept that it's a perspective that you have, but the other people around you don't have that. If you've ever been around a drunk person before, you definitely know that that's not what they're like. They're not a swashbuckling, confident, pirate, they probably are acting like an idiot, myself included. I realized that, when I was drinking, I was definitely not as cool and calm and collected as I thought it was. Another thing that can be put in, be causing you to have these subconscious beliefs to your friends and your family. Maybe your friends and your family are trying to keep you in this addictive state. They're trying to, because they don't want to quit themselves, and it's hard. That's very hard to have someone in your life that doesn't want to quit, and you're trying to quit, and it just causes a lot of cognitive dissonance there between the two. So friends and family can also add to the mix of these beliefs that get put into your subconscious mind, and society as a whole. Society accepts alcohol. It's the only drug in the world where people will guilt you when you want to quit. Isn't that crazy? They guilt and shame you because you want to quit this addictive substance. And I just think that's so sad. And I think that's so it's just a shame, because this is a needless suffering that people are going through. Drinking alcohol and problem drinking is one of those things in my life that I thought I couldn't get rid of. I had this idea in my head that I was an alcoholic and I could not get rid of this. There's no way I could do it. I tried and I couldn't do it. But guess what? Once I realized that I can become a non-drinker, it's just a problem to be solved. I was able to look at these things and look at the problem to be solved and actually solve it for myself. So that's why I want you guys to kind of understand. But first, we need to understand where these subconscious beliefs are coming from. So they're could be coming from your friends and family, like your parents or your spouse. Could be coming from marketers, definitely coming from marketers, and definitely coming from a society that accepts alcohol as something that you should be doing. Definitely one of those things that the companies and people say you should be drinking, because it relieves your stress, it's good for you, and all these things, and all these studies come out, but definitely not good for you. So you have those two conflicting beliefs, and this causes a cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is just a disharmony between your conscious and your subconscious mind. You want to stop. Subconsciously, you're getting a benefit. It causes disharmony, it causes pain, but there's good news. You can change this with awareness, and that's what this whole week is going to be about. Awareness is definitely one of those things in my life where I'm trying to be more aware of everything in my life. I'm trying to be more aware of I'm acting. I'm trying to be more aware of my positive energy. I'm trying to be more aware of how I'm interacting with people. I'm trying to get better and better every day and build up that person I want to be, that non-drinker, that sober person that is out there living life to the fullest. That you can have that too, but you need to understand what is going on with these subconscious and these conscious beliefs, that's definitely going to hold you back. So, and when I was quitting, one of the number one things that most people do, and I tried this too, is willpower. They tried willpower, and willpower is finite and it does not work. Okay, willpower is not infinite, and it runs out over time. And the more decisions you make, the more depleted it gets. Now, here's an example of this. I was watching a video. I'm just showing you a grocery store, okay, and how they set up the grocery store to make you buy more things. And right in the front of the grocery store, if you go to the grocery store today, you get a cart. First of all, that's number one thing that they get you to do is get a cart, so you fill it up. But you walk your cart in the store. Now, you see the produce section right there. The produce section is there because they want to break down your willpower. They want you to pick up the fruit. They want you to smell it. They want you to have to decide which one you want to get. They want you to touch it and look at it and think about it, because that all depletes your willpower. And then you make a decision. Now, this decision is buy something, buy some fruit. You put that in your cart, and now you made a good decision, but your willpower is depleted. So next, you go into the next aisle. Now here's the Doritos, here's the Oreos, here's all the bad crap food that they want you to buy, and boom, you end up buying that food. And this is how marketing works. And same with alcohol. You come home, you're stressed out, you've made a lot of decisions during the day, your alcohol's in the fridge, you don't want to drink, or your spouse brings alcohol home, you're not supposed to be drinking, that you've decided and you've committed to doing this, but your willpower is depleted, and that causes you to just give in and have that drink. So there is a way past willpower, though, and that is just changing these subconscious beliefs and taking a look at them. Now, one of the best things I've found, you can find this in The Naked Mind with Annie Grace. It's I love it. It's one of those things that I think helps a lot of people. So I'm just going to share it with you. You can go read The Naked Mind if you want. It's a great book. I would suggest reading that, put it on your reading list, but we'll just go over this one concept out of there today. So you want to write it down as many reasons you want to quit as you can. Write down as many reasons as you can. Okay, get a piece of paper. Go do it right now. Get a journal, get a piece of paper, and just write down why do I want to quit? Why do you want to quit? Okay, and write as many reasons as as you can, but why you want to quit. Okay. And now write down as many reasons as you can why you want to keep drinking. There's a benefit to that, right? There's a benefit to you wanting to keep drinking. Does it relieve your stress? Does it relieve your anxiety? Does it help you be more confident? Does it help you have a better relationship with your spouse? So you think, and write all those down. Now you have two lists. Okay, one is the reasons why you want to keep drinking. You know, it relieves my stress, relieves my anxiety. I feel more confident when I'm drunk. I can't be around my kids. It relieves my stress. It does all these things. And look at that list. And now look at the reasons why you want to quit. Well, probably the reason why you want to quit is because of your health, right? That was one of the reasons I did. Guilt and shame. That was one of the reasons I wanted to quit. I realized that I was losing my finances. Finances was another reason. I could lose my job if I kept drinking that way, and all those things. And now you have two lists. Now you can look at the reasons why you want to quit, why you want to keep drinking, and the reasons why you want to quit are, are for me, it was drastically different. There was way more reasons why I wanted to quit than why I wanted to quit, keep drinking. And I also looked at this list objectively and stepped back a little bit and realized, look, these are all lies. All this is lies. Alcohol does not relieve your stress. Alcohol does not relieve your anxiety. And if it does, it's only momentarily, and it's going to make it worse. A lot of people get something called hangxiety, which is, an alcohol-induced anxiety, because the way your chemicals work in your brain. And a good book to read on this is Alcohol Explained. It explains exactly what's going on with your brain. And it's amazing to just realize that, holy shit, alcohol is actually not doing anything for me. It's actually making these things worse. So this is just the first step. And this, just being aware of, look, you think you get all these benefits from alcohol, but now this is why you want to quit. And maybe those benefits aren't actually, doing you any good, because why would you want to stop something that gave you such a great benefit? Why would you say, well, alcohol makes you be a better mother or father, when on this side you're saying, I want to quit for my kids? It doesn't make any sense. And that's just a kind of visual representation of the cognitive dissonance. I hope you guys do that exercise today. I hope you guys got a little bit out of this today. I know I've talked about this before with the subconscious and the conscious beliefs and the cognitive dissonance and all that stuff. Just a reminder for you guys that, willpower doesn't work. And just kind of, so this week, we're just going to kind of be looking at your subconscious and your conscious mind, and just being aware of, that cognitive dissonance, and being aware that, alcohol does not give you a benefit. It is a liar. It is totally, it is totally one of those things that you think it does one thing, but it does another. Just go hang out with a drunk person, and you will realize soon enough what alcohol actually does to you. And for me, it was all about learning this stuff and changing myself from, an alcoholic, guilt, shame, disgust, anxiety, all those things, to a non-drinker, someone who doesn't need alcohol in their life, because now my life is so much better now, almost 3 years later. Like my relationships have improved. My family life has improved. My work life has improved. I'm starting this coaching business now. I'm helping people do this too. I'm running these challenges. I'm just doing so much great stuff in my life that I can't even fathom going back to drinking, because it just wouldn't fit into my lifestyle. But anyways, hopefully you got a little bit out of that. Your thoughts are important on your sobriety. And that's why willpower doesn't work, because it's finite. It runs out over time. So you really got to be aware of that. So just write down that list. Why? Remember, it's why do I want to keep drinking, and why do I want to quit? And those two lists, put them side by side and just objectively take a look at that. And if you do that today, just give me a comment in the comments here, and I will try to get back to you. And definitely help you out there. I'm also, taking, if you guys need a little bit of extra help with this, I am offering, a 30-minute coaching session. We'll do it live in this Facebook group, just to kind of show people what coaching can do for you. If you're into that, if you want to do that, just DM me and I will set up a time. I'm doing that on Mondays and Wednesdays, Monday mornings and Wednesday mornings. I would think 7 or 8 o'clock, we can pick a time, and I will definitely, ask you some questions and trying to get this stuff straightened out for you, because I really want to help you get to your first 30 days of being alcohol free, because that's what the challenge is, and I've done it, and I know that you can too. So anyways, guys, have such a meaningful day, and become that non-drinker that you really truly can be. Have a meaningful day, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another live video in the 30-day challenge.